So, today's next topic would be why the India China border is a geological problem. So, this is one of the most tense border in the world, the Indo China border. But if I told you the real reason behind this is not conflict or politics, it's the geology. Because here the ground itself is still moving. Okay, so let's come to the story. Around 50 million years ago, Indian plate began colliding with the Eurasian plate. The collision just didn't create the Himalaya, it created one of the most geologically unstable region in the world. On the earth, the Himalayas are still rising today about 1.5 millimeter per year. So this means the landscape is constantly changing. Mountains are getting uplifted, valleys are getting deepened, and the faults are remaining active. So the most international borders they follow clear natural rivers. Features like rivers, coastline, or stable mountain ranges, etc. But India-China border, they just follow the Himalayas that are very young, complex, and they are still evolving. So the line of actual control LAC is not clearly defined. Why? Because there is no single natural boundary there. So this Indus Sangpo Suture, the marks where two continents collide, but it's not straight visible line on the ground. So of course, this we can see in this picture. Tarim Basin, Himalayan Range, Tibet Plateau, etc. So this region includes one of the harshest terrains on the earth. It has these glaciers. They have high altitude deserts like Ladakh and the steep valleys. So take Siachen Glacier, the highest battlefield in the world is that example. So glaciers are something that move, melt, reshape on the land. Rivers are something that changes the course. Landslide constantly alter the terrain. So even if you draw a boundary today, it might not match the ground tomorrow. So dynamic. So this region is also highly prone to earthquakes, landslide, and avalanches. So these geological hazards directly impact the military strategy over there. And the roads they collapse, supplies gets cut, infrastructure becomes too difficult to maintain. So in such condition, even controlling territory becomes a geological challenge. So because the terrain is so complex, both sides interpret the boundary differently. One ridge, one valley, one river bend, each can change strategic control. So this leads to the overlapping claims and the frequent standoffs. And since the land itself is dynamic, a fixed boundary becomes nearly impossible. So the India-China border dispute isn't just about politics or history. It's about the landscape that is still getting evolved, and it is shaped by powerful geological forces. So in a way, it's not just a human conflict. It's a conflict written in the earth itself, and we are facing it. So follow geofactor to understand how geology shaped the world we live in, and this border is still moving. Thank you.